talk about how to clean your tools and get them ready for winter. Winterize our tools. First thing you need to do is we're going to try to get all the dirt that might be on the tool. Scrape all the dirt off. Got a little bit of rust on this one, so you can either take some sandpaper. I'm going to try to get this rust off of the, get the rust off of the shovel here. If you don't have sandpaper, you need a steel wool, and you're going to try to rub that and get it as clean as you can. Now, a summer's worth of work, we kind of lost our edge right here. So I've got just a little metal file. We're not going to do two sides. You only want to do one side. You're going to do the front side. And you're going to hold your file kind of at the angle that it should be. And you're going to try to make a little bit of an edge. And when you're done, I'm hoping that what I'll have is a nice, shiny little piece there that looks straight. But you want to always go the same angle, all the way across. I'm going to try to make a little bit of an edge so that I've got a nice sharp edge. I really don't recommend putting it on a grinder because that can take too much, or it would, some people make it way too sharp. So you're just going to have it like this. Now, got a little bit of an edge there. And then you don't want to do any kind of filing on this side, but you do want to do one thing across that just so you don't have a burr and cut yourself or anything. So you're just going to have this nice edge. We've got a nice sharp edge there. Now the next step, in the past, it was recommended that you do a recycle thing, but we're not going to do what it is. And what it was is that they would recommend that you take used motor oil from when you change your oil in your car. But that's petroleum and it's really not safe in the garden. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some vegetable oil. It's organic, it's natural, and it's not made from petroleum. And what I've done is I've taken a little vegetable oil, I've got it in a jar that will close easily. And I've got a little rag. And I'm going to, all the metal of my shovel, I'm going to put the vegetable oil on here and put a coating before we go into winter, so it'll be sitting in the shed with a nice coating of oil on it all winter, and that'll kind of work into where the rest was. We get up here in the edges, up in the crevices. We're going to get this all cleaned up. I'm going to have my whole shovel all coated with our vegetable oil. Now, the next thing is, got this pretty well. I got a nice little sharp edge there. Not so sharp that I cut myself, but it's got a nice sharp edge that will work in. We've got our handle. And this was not too bad, but sometimes after a little bit, your handle starts to get little splinters in it. Well, we don't want that to happen. So we're going to take our sandpaper, and we're just going to do a light sanding up and down, because the grain of the wood is this way, so you're not going to go this way. Just going to go up and down the grain of the wood. And it kind of cleans off any dirt and stuff. Nice and smooth. So now we're going to do another organic method, and it is an old-time remedy. And I'm putting on gloves because it can get a little messy on your hands. We're going to use our rag again. We're going to use linseed oil. And I'm just going to put some linseed oil on a rag. And I'm going to give my handle a nice coating that'll soak in all winter. I'm putting it kind of thick. And that's going to just be nice. It'll soak in all winter long. And then we'll just have a nice shovel. Now, when you store it, you don't want to store it on the ground or anywhere that would be soil or would get wet. It's best if you've got something where you can hang it, so it's up off of anywhere that could possibly get wet or anything, or dry. Sometimes your car has snow and ice on it. You don't want to have it so that sand or that salt from your car gets melted over to where your tools are. So you want to hang your tools. So now you're going to have your tools nice and ready for next spring when you're ready to work.